Welcome everybody. Uh, we are here today playing some Rocket League. You have myself, Jake, here, and alongside me is our very own COD player, White Chicken 7. White Chicken, you want to say hello to everybody?
Hello, hello. It's good to be here.
All right. So far already, games popping off. Shawnee State versus Bethel. Bethel is up 2-1 over Shawnee right now. We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Kevin, is there anything that you're excited to see in today's game?
Yeah, I want to see if we can really show what we're about with the B team. I know our A team is like the top of the Mid South right now, but really show what our B team can do. This is number 4 seed versus number 5 seed, so it should be a close game, and we're already seeing that now. So really like to our B team show what they got.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both teams already coming out the gate, just scoring goals on each other, making plays, passes, everything that you'd want to see. Demo from SSU lag so far. And I think Shawnee State is doing a pretty good job of playing their defense right now, trying to play some offense the best they can, but they just got to get around Bethel's aggressive play right now because they seem to be struggling just to get that ball across the field.
Yeah, Bethel really has control right now. Shawnee really needs to get a good clear here, which it looks like they are going for a counterattack. Bethel does come in with the save, though.
Yeah, that was a really close goal.
Lag trying to pop it back up, keep it in play.
Looks like we might see the ball going back towards SSU side. I believe that was an accidental touch from K-Unit. I don't know if he wanted to hit it there, but it seems to work out in Shawnee's favor.
Looks like Shawnee is starting to get some offense going, and just as I say that, Bethel takes it back onto their half, but got a few shots out of Shawnee, couldn't convert on any of them, but now it's time for Bethel to show what they got on offense.
Yeah, Bethel really trying now. Well, Bethel on defense right now. Shawnee just trying to find a way to get Bethel out of position so they can get the hit. K-Unit goes up for the hit. And it looks like it's just going to fall into mid, going to fall into, ooh, very close. Oh, will Shawnee clean it up? Oh, so close.
Bethel trying their best to clear it now. Shawnee got a couple of shots there, hit the post, but still on the attack here for Shawnee. See what they can do with this pressure. But Bethel, you know, they're keeping them away from the goal for now.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing a little pass in the center here. Looks like Bethel's going to take it to Shawnee's side, trying to set up a potential shot, but Shawnee clears it anyways.
Only 10 seconds though, less than 10 seconds. If they can keep it up and get a last-second goal, that'd be huge. But otherwise, we'll be going to overtime.
Yeah, and it looks like overtime game 1.
This is exciting though, because you know, you love to see this like I said, number 4 seed versus number 5 seed, looking for a close game, always entertaining to watch. So hopefully we can keep this going throughout the series and see Shawnee come on top, obviously, but see how it goes.
Yeah,
looks like we have a Rule 1 on the field though. Love to see that.
Now a 2v2 for potentially the rest of overtime unless they break it. We'll find out.
Switching over from threes to duos mid-match. Love to see it. Got to respect the rule number 1. It really opens up the field a lot too. Whenever I play a lot of duos, so playing threes, it really feels very cluttered on the map. So
and they're knocked out.
Yeah, they're back to 3v3s, but that difference of just one player on each team can really open up the field.
Yeah, oh, and what is such a close shot for Shawnee. Oh, it could have been a goal from a down range.
K-Unit, maybe AFK right now?
Not sure what's going on there. Don't know if there was a controller problem. We're gonna have to find out. Oh, but it looks
maybe
like a DC.
Yeah, maybe a network issue there. He just disconnected.
Yeah, it looks like a lost connection. We'll probably play out the rest of the match. And then see what is going on with K-Unit at the end here. Shawnee's still holding their best though in this 2v3 now. All they need is 1 goal. K-Unit is coming back into the match now though. So if they can get him back, we could be on track. And there he comes flying in like the hero he is last minute.
Yeah, that's big on Shawnee to keep Bethel out of the goal there. Bethel had a perfect opportunity to score with that 3v2 man advantage, but Shawnee hangs on and they're able to bring it back, continue on with this overtime. We'll see who ends up getting that last goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Still, it's you can tell that these are the 4th and 5th seeds. I mean, they're neck and neck. We're almost 2.5 minutes into overtime just on the first game. I mean, that sets up an exciting match between Shawnee State and Bethel here today.
Absolutely. Now we're seeing Shawnee here trying to get this offense going, trying to get the last goal. Overtime is really, it's really difficult because it's golden goal, and you want to get that off. You got to get that goal to win. But if you overextend too much, it's really easy for the defense to come back with a counterattack and score on an open goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And and that was almost a prime opportunity for Bethel because Shawnee just kind of had it touching the backboard in their own goal. I mean, and with the sniper shot
with the goal, that was snuck it in the bottom right of that goal. That was a great angle. Couldn't back up quick enough, the Bethel player. So SSU does take game 1.
Absolutely. And at the start of game 2, we will be back. But for now, we're going to go on a short break. So stay tuned for more Rocket League. All right, everybody, welcome back. Back to some more Rocket League going into game 2 here. Shawnee State 1-0 over Bethel so far. Man, what a first game.
Yeah, it was really close. We saw like 2+ minute overtime, game 1. Obviously we want Shawnee come out on top like they did in that game 1, but it's really nice to have that close, exciting game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, even losing K unit there, Shawnee was still able to hold on in a 2v3 for at least a solid 30-45 seconds, and it was a perfect chance for Bethel, but Shawnee just not letting go.
Yeah, they really got to be kicking themselves after that one. You have the 3-2 man advantage, and it is the 4-5 seed match, but Bethel is the 5 seed, so they're the team with something to prove here, and not converting on that 3v2, it's got to hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as we said, it's kind of the perfect time for them to get a goal, because if they would have scored, that could have been it for and sealed game 1 for Bethel, but they just couldn't find it. Shawnee State was holding on way too strong.
But here in game 2, looks like we get a quick goal out of Quiet Killer there. Love to see that. Snuck it in, far left. And really just had an open net there. Bethel just got caught sleeping, I guess.
Yeah, they got caught something. I mean, it's definitely a beautiful shot from Quiet, though, Just sneak it right in, nothing fancy, just a straightforward shot, and it found its way in the net.
Yeah, if you can catch those players off their rotation and, one of them doesn't get back quick enough, you really got to take advantage of that, and that's exactly what he did there. Just get it in there as quickly as possible while Bethel doesn't have someone in the net.
Yeah, absolutely. Great challenge from K unit there, too, on the wall, taking it into Bethel's side and putting Bethel on the defense.
Yeah, it looks like Shawnee's really been coming out a lot more aggressive this game. That map one probably got a lot of confidence in them. They're seeming to be a lot more aggressive. They have the ball on their side of the field on offense a lot more often so far in this game.
Yeah, I think Shawnee's really starting to turn. Ooh, never mind. 1-1. Bethel making an answer to the goal. Shawnee's trying to play more aggressive though, so I guess we're gonna see if Shawnee can turn up the heat on Bethel.
Yeah, because even if you have the ball on your offense side of the field for most of the game, all it takes is one breakaway play like that out of Bethel, and if they can convert that into a goal, it really doesn't matter how much you have it on offense. It just matters if it goes in. So Bethel taking advantage of that breakaway goal to tie it up 1-1. We'll see how Shawnee can respond.
Absolutely. Looks like Shawnee's trying to get some passing going, maybe a little unorthodox here, but still managing to keep mostly control of the ball. Again, though, Bethel can just find that dangerous breakaway and score. Shawnee's going to have to be careful about when they're deciding to make these pushes.
Looks like we're playing pretty neutral right here. We've been in the middle of the map for a while, but we'll see if either team can start to make an offensive push. Looks like Shawnee's giving it their go right now. Misses there on the crossbar, but pops it up. Now they're trying to center it, but Bethel clears it. And now it's time to see what Bethel can do on the offensive side.
Yeah, it looks like missing a...
Ooh, and they snuck it in.
Alright, so that'll put it 2-1 in Bethel's favor for the game, but it's definitely not over yet. I mean, remember we saw Shawnee down at the start of game 1, tied at 2-2, and then we saw Shawnee end up taking the game. So still anything's possible here.
Yeah, and like I said, it does seem like Shawnee's being a little aggressive, but I wonder if it's almost being too aggressive, because both of Bethel's goals have been coming off of a breakaway. Like, they get the clear and they go right into a goal. And, you know, Shawnee, they have control of the ball for the majority of these segments, but Bethel just gets that one breakaway and ends up getting it in. So maybe Shawnee might want to be focusing defense a little bit more here, but they do get the score in there. K-Unit sneaks it in, so good to tie it up again, 2-2. Close game, just like the first.
Yeah, K-Unit jumping in and just kind of stealing the ball, getting it into the net, and now tying it 2-2. So it looks like, yep, looks like Bethel might, maybe not. I thought they'd win the kickoff, but not really sure what's going on. And another goal for Shawnee, scored by Lag this time.
Quick goal there, that's really good. Again, Bethel just kind of late on the rotation. The one who was in net was a little bit too far forward, so Lag just puts it far post and easy goal.
Absolutely, yeah. Shawnee winning the kickoff again here. Looks like it's going to fall under Bethel's control though, and they might get the breakaway that we've been talking about, but I'm not sure if they will. Looks like Shawnee is rotated back now. Yeah, Quiet Killer running away with the ball, and another score for Shawnee, 4-2 in game 2.
I think this is the largest lead we've seen all series so far. I don't think there was ever a 2-point lead in the entire first game, so let's see if Shawnee can take advantage of this and not let it slip. But maybe with the comfortable 2-goal lead, maybe focus a little bit more on defense and make sure Bethel can't bring it back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Shawnee State, like we said, they're really starting to turn on the pressure. This offense is finally starting to look like it's going to crack Bethel a little bit, giving that 4-2 advantage. If they can keep this pressure up, game 3 might be a sealed deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Bethel is the team that they have something to prove. So if they keep letting these games go away, it's going to really eat at their confidence, and it's really hard to play these games without confidence. So on Bethel's side of things, it'd be really important for them to make some sort of comeback. Maybe even if they don't get the full comeback to win this game, maybe get a one more goal just to bring it a little bit closer to keep some momentum in their side. But we'll see if Shawnee can deny that and keep the momentum going their way so they can take away with the series.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to be sinking down, trying to find something. Looks like Shawnee doesn't get another goal. Bethel might try to put it in net really quick. We'll see what happens, and it's going to be blocked.
And their time expires. We see Shawnee State going up 2-0. We'll see what they can do in game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, with that said, we will be right back again as soon as game 3 launches up. Don't go anywhere. Grab some popcorn and get comfy because we got more Rocket League to do. All right. Told you don't go anywhere. We told you we would be right back. We meant that literally. Going into game 3 here, we're going to see if Shawnee can seal this deal here today and walk away with a 3-0 win.
Yeah, that would be big. It'd really make a statement because even though Bethel's the team to prove something, it's really going to have a lot of momentum for Shawnee to go forward with the rest of the bracket. You want to get a good, confident win over the lower seed team, but Bethel, does come back with the goal there. Or wait, that was Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
I misread it. It was Shawnee with the goal, so carrying on the momentum from game 2, and taking the lead in game 3.
Yeah, I think Shawnee's pressure, I think they really are cracking Bethel here a little bit. Bethel's just trying to find a stride, but Shawnee's already 5 steps ahead of them with the ball already in goal by the time that Bethel finds a little bit of a stride here. So we're going to see if Shawnee can continue this kind of pressure or if Bethel might find their footing here. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It's going to be 2-0. Game 3 looking like it might be a slaughter for Shawnee State.
Yeah, it really looks like Bethel has just lost composure here. They went up 2-1 in game 2, and now they ended up losing 4-2, and now they're down 2-0. That's, they haven't answered one of Shawnee's goals in a while. Really looks like Shawnee's knocked down their confidence, so Bethel really needs something here quick if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bethel's going to have to dig deep and find some kind of stride if they want to keep competing here. But, Shawnee is just, they look like game 1 was kind of just a warm-up, and now that they're comfortable by game 3, it's a whole different team playing.
Oh, absolutely. They're really looking comfortable now, keeping on the pressure and not letting Bethel get any opportunities.
And we're going to see Bethel just not able to find their stride. Shawnee State just stealing the ball at every chance they can, passing it away, trying to get setups. Looks like Retz, though, is going to find his way towards the Shawnee goal, and it's going to be an open net goal. Bethel might not be out of this yet. They're looking to really try to find a stride here. Let's see if this goal will turn Bethel around or if we're going to still see game 3 go to Shawnee State.
Yeah, that's honestly huge because only being down 2-1 with 3.5 minutes left is not nearly as bad as if Shawnee had scored again. Going up 3-0, that's a hard deficit to come back from. But we'll see if Shawnee can just, don't let Bethel get anything from that goal. But that is what Bethel needed to maybe try to get back into this game. But we'll see if Shawnee can hang on and keep it coming.
Yeah, Shawnee might find an answer. Lag looked like it was a little bit of a flip misinput there, kind of sailing away from the ball, and it's going to end up in Bethel's hands.
Lag does get it cleared to the corner. Looks like he's trying to take it back downfield to Shawnee's side and trying to set up a little bit of an offense. Can't really get anything out of there. Now Quiet Killer trying to get it back into the center, seeing if they can get a shot going in. But looks like they're just trying to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, Shawnee trying to find an answer, couldn't quite get a man there in to sink the ball into the net. But, they're going to continue this offense. They're just trying to wear Bethel's defense down before they can crack them for another goal. And we'll see if Shawnee can do it here.
Yeah, and even if Shawnee doesn't get a goal right away, they're keeping on the pressure, and more importantly, they're burning the clock because right now the clock is on Shawnee's side, so they can just keep Bethel away from a goal-scoring opportunity. That'll secure the dub. So we'll see what Shawnee can do here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both teams are really just trying to fight to find some kind of pacing here, get a goal, either tie it up or seal the deal here. But, game 3 is looking a lot closer than game 2 did, and we might see another overtime.
Yeah, overtimes are always entertaining. You never know what's going to happen because anything, you can get a weird bounce or something, and a ball can sneak through. So those overtimes can get pretty intense. And also seeing that clock count upward, and you see how long the overtimes can go on, it can put a lot of stress on you. So it really shows who can show grace under pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Great intercept from K Unit. He's trying to get it set up to his team. He gets it past one Bethel member, but looks like it's going to fall into their hands. It's so hard to tell. There's cards everywhere. Everyone's flying around. You can never tell who's going to get their hands on this ball.
Yeah, but it really does seem like Shawnee is in control right now. If it goes back to their side on defense, it's just them moving around, maybe switching the side of the field, but they're really keeping the pressure on Bethel and not really giving them much of an opportunity. And again, they're just burning that clock away, trying to keep this one goal lead. But Bethel almost sneaks one in, and they end up sneaking one in, tying it up with less than a minute to go. Let's see how Shawnee responds.
Yeah, Quiet was trying to find some way to clear it. He just couldn't quite find it. And Bethel being able to take advantage of that was pretty big for them. So let's see what happens from here. Let's see how Bethel is going to build pressure, or if they can, on Shawnee.
Yeah, and if it does go to overtime, I'd be really excited to see what happens, because, I mean, last overtime was pretty insane. Shawnee gets a disconnect, goes down a man, but still hangs on to allow their player to reconnect and ends up winning the overtime. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. It's starting to look like Bethel might find a little stride here. However, the game could definitely still go into overtime, and we could see something different. It all just depends on these last 10 seconds.
Like, trying to set up a pass, but it looks like he doesn't really hit it quite how he wants to. But if the ball touches ground now, it'll be over going into overtime. But Shawnee might get one last attack here at goal.
Yeah, it looks like, well, they're doing their best to keep it up. They don't want to have to go into overtime. Oh, and it's so close!
Bethel almost snuck it in, but the ball goes straight down, doesn't cross the goal line all the way, and we're into overtime, the second one of this series.
Yeah, if you're Bethel, that has to be a heart-wrenching feeling. And if you're Shawnee, that has to be a sigh of relief. I mean, if they would have scored that goal, that would have been the game for Owen Lax scores it!
That is just a heartbreaker for Bethel. And just, like you said, a sigh of relief for Shawnee. You know, that goal, or the ball almost went into the goal. They almost scored last second, but doesn't quite cross the goal line all the way. And Shawnee responds with a quick goal into overtime.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're Bethel, I mean, you want to make sure that, you know, you pull that off. And unfortunately, they just couldn't quite do it there. But yeah, that'll be it. That is Shawnee State 3-0 over Bethel. We hope everyone had a great time watching, and we will catch you all next time. We have Overwatch tomorrow, so stay tuned. That should be around 8 p.m. And is there anything, Kevin, that you want to say to the audience before we call it?
No, just that I really enjoyed casting. Obviously, I'm a player on the team as well, so I don't have a ton of time to cast, but hopefully I have some time to do it some more in the future. So hopefully this isn't the last y'all hear of me.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time.
He's not there. There's no way. Oh, there it is! And he gets the reset! Let's go, Ken! Let's go!
grew up making games, so I wanted to make a career out of that. Shawnee being a small school was the thing that drew me to it. Shawnee is nationally ranked in the Princeton list for game design. A lot of the professors own their own businesses. That kind of prompted me to start my own business. I started a game studio. I don't think that would have been possible if the school were bigger, and Shawnee put that all together for me. I'm Dalton, and I invite you to discover Shawnee State University for yourself. Please visit discover.shawnee.edu.